Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, heroes in a half shell, turtle power. Oh, hey, what's up, YouTube fam? Right after this, we're going to go over some new comics, the free comics for today and everything else, but it's going to be right after this. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And this week we're going to go over our new comics for this week. We're going to go over the free comics for this week. So let's jump into what we got. And then after that, I'm going to just say a few words. But yeah, so this week, let's start off with our indie. The only indie we picked up this week, Once and Future number 10. Again, this is Kieran Gillen and Dan Mora. If you're not on this series, you should jump on it. It's just excellent writing. Definitely one of the better indie series out there. Definitely go pick this one up. Now we're going to jump into our Marvel pickups for the week. Right off the bat, we've got Venom number 25, the third print. This is not the 1 in 25 ratio that came out. This is just the regular third print that came out this week. But it's Mark Bagley cover. Really digging the cover. So, yeah, I picked it up. This was basically a cover buy. But Spider-Man and Mark Bagley go together like peanut butter and jelly. Alright, this week we also got Captain Marvel number 20. This is the Jeff the Cow variant cover. If I were you guys and I was specking on something, though, I'd go with cover A. That's got the Carol the Accuser core or something like that on it. But yeah, they're on the cover of that one, so that's more of a spec book. This is I just bought it because it's Jeff the Cow, and I was digging this cover. Yeah, this is cover B. But Kelly Thompson, she's doing an excellent job on this with the writing. The interior art is really awesome. So yeah, if this is part 3, by the way, so if you haven't been reading it, I won't give away too much, but Carol finds out she has a half-sister. Whoa, big spoiler right there. But this is issue 20. Part 1 starts in issue 18. It's also a tie-in into Empire, but to enjoy this, you don't really have to be on the Empire series, because a lot of this happens back on Earth and not in space, but if you're looking for a good read, go ahead and try this one. Alright, we're getting into a bigger spec book this week. We got Thor number 6. Danny Cates and Nick Klein continue to kill on this book. This particular issue was amazing. To me, an amazing issue. So, if you've been reading it and you haven't read this yet, go ahead and jump on it. Read this right away. It should be your first read. Guy in the comic shop, my LCS, actually asked me to read it in the shop so we can talk about it, because he was just itching to talk about this book. So my next book is Thor number 6, but this is the spoiler, the Scroach spoiler cover. So basically it's giving away some of the artwork from the interior, so I won't keep this on the camera for too long. And then lastly, I picked up the 1 in 50 variant for Thor number 6. So as you can tell after I read it, I was big on the book. A lot of stuff happening in here. We'll see where the series goes from here. A lot of stuff in this book. There are 2 splash pages, which are definitely worth your time alone in there. Nick Klein killing it. Alright, next up we got Catwoman 23, the second print. I actually have the first print, and I think I grabbed this thinking it was 24, but I'm not mad at it. It's the first appearance of Catgirl, or so they've named her. I haven't seen that name pop up in the book. You also got Snowflame coming back, who's a drug-fueled supervillain. His superpowers come from drugs, so it's a pretty interesting read. But then here's the book I actually meant to grab. Catwoman number 24, part 2 of that story. It's only a 2-parter. Excellent series. Dennis Northcutt, Sean Gordon Murphy. Excellent job writing it. The artwork was really cool. Definitely worth a pickup. And just so you can see, those are Murphy covers on 23 and 24. Alright, next up we got Justice League 51. We have a new creative team on this one. Writing it is Jeff Loveness. Penciler is Robeson Roca. It was a good read. It really sucked me back in. I think I was ready to drop, but after 50, but I saw there was a new team on it, and I said, you know what? I'll give it another shot. It's also going to tie into the Joker War with the next issue in 52, so I said, let's stick with it, and I'm glad I did stick with it. This book was actually really good. All right, next up, and the last book of the evening is my death metal guidebook, number 1. It's multiple stories in here. It's not just one story, but you got Snyder in here, you got Tynion, Chip Zdarsky writes a story in here, Joshua Williamson's in here, Becky Cloonan's working on the book. A lot of great names in here, a couple of cool stories. Definitely worth a read. Definitely a lot easier to understand than the main metal storyline. So, hey, if you're looking for something that's easier to digest, go ahead and pick up the guidebook. Alright, now I know I said lastly on the last book, but what I meant to say was I got one more DC book, and I don't know how I could have forgot that one. We got Batman 97, James Tynion, Jorge Jimenez killing it on this book. Batman goes so BA on it. He's a BAMF in this book. Don't want to give away too much, but this is the issue that sold me on this. This is the issue that kind of now puts Tynion, for me, in that upper echelon right now of the Batman guys, the Batman writers, Scott Snyder, Tynion's coming for the belt with this title. Excellent title. And I'm singing its praises, and it's still not my read of the week, which is coming up right now. My read of the week, come on, I hyped it up. I bought all the books. Thor number 6. This is the read of the week. Lots of big stuff happening in here. It's going to start a whole new snowball effect in the Thor comics, I believe, and even in the Marvel Universe. So go ahead, get yourself Thor number 6. Hop on this train. Get it now before the prices start to go up. Thor number 6, read of the week. Alright, and now I'm going to do some free comics. So from the Comic Book League Defense Fund, we have Defend Comics. Bunch of little cool stories in here. It's free. Free's for me, so worth the pickup. What else? We got Walt Disney Donald Duck. First appearance of Fed3 Duck. So if you're looking for a free comic to spec on, this may be the one. We've got Zoo Patrol Squad, Kingdom Caper. Hey, kids, free comics. Plenty of them this week. We got the Investigators, Mango and Brash, Take the Plunge, sneak peek. Love the name of the two guys, Mango and Brash. We've got, not even sure if I can pronounce this right, Manhwa, Contemporary Korean Comics. So we're gonna delve into that. I have not delved into that yet. We're gonna see what this is about. And then we got The Loud House by Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon book. I'm sure it's another great book for the kids. Definitely worth a look. So with that said, guys, I'd like to just give a moment to just say that it's very sad about the passing of Edwin the Comic Jabroni. He passed away this weekend. That's why I did my intro the way he did it. Loved watching his videos, and I thought no better way, or the sincerest form of flattery, is imitation. So I figured I would try my best to live up to his standard and do a little intro like him. So Comic Jabroni, this video is for you. So I'm just going to give a little 4 seconds of silence. So again, very sad news about the Comic Jabroni, but it's Wednesday, new comics are here, and I'm sure he will want us all to enjoy the new comics. So Jabroni, this show, this episode is for you, and that's it. Peace. Do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. You know the whole rigmarole. Like, subscribe, share. Take it easy, everybody.